Frederick Keys season. Frederick Keys Baseball. Shake your keys.
Your home for the 2021 MLB Draft League. This is Frederick Keys Baseball. Shake your keys.
Gregory Ozuna comes up to the plate here with runners on first and second base as we're into the bottom half of the sixth inning. 10-4 your scores. You're listening to the Frederick Keys Radio Network. Into the game comes Tyler Grauer, and the first pitch from him swinging and fouling it off is Ozuna. As he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame tonight. Keys need a big base hit from him right now as they trail by 6 in the game. Oh, 1 pitch, here it comes. As Ozuna swings through the fastball in the inside corner. Can't touch that one as he can't get his hands around on quick enough. And it's now 0-2. Pitch, here it comes. Ozuna fouling that one off towards the screen. So Dowdell tonight goes just a third of an inning, as the only out that he gets is a sacrifice ground out. He walks 3 batters, gives up a double, and allowed 2 runs so far. Both runners on base are his responsibility, as the 0-2 pitch now hits off the Keys dugout right above the netting. And it's 0-2. Stepping off the mound now is Grauer. As the left-hander here on the mound, 6'5", 220 pounds from Shawnee, Kansas. And the pitch a bit upstairs and in as that one misses to Ozuna. And it's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ozuna stands on the back of the batter's box, pretty far away from the outer edge, as the 1-2 is now fouled off. That one hits off the Visit Frederick triple suites down back into the lower concourse. Fan makes a nice grab on the foul ball. Black Bears have 10 hits in the game tonight. The Keys have 4 runs on 4 hits. Frederick has not committed an error so far in the ballgame. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed as a big punch out there for Grauer begins his outing here tonight. It's the second strikeout by Gregory Ozuna. And up to the plate right now comes Aaron Straker, who homered his last time up at the plate. So Straker, 1 for 2 in the game tonight with a solo shot. Comes up looking for some more RBI opportunity. Straker, the DH tonight for the Keys. Batting for the 3rd time is J.J. Negro, I believe, has just finished warming up for the Keys. I believe they'll go to him in the 7th. First pitch is inside here to Straker. He gets away from the catcher now as the Keys move up 1 base. And now Spears holds up at 3rd. Goes down as a wild pitch, allowing runners to move up both into scoring position. McCabe at 2nd, Spears at 3rd. And Straker ahead in the count, 1-0 it is to him. One and 0, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Black Bears lead the Keys 10-4 your score. One 0 pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. And it's even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 on the way. Straker grounds it up the first baseline, but in foul territory. And Aaron now behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes here against Tyler Grauer. Two outs in the 6th. Runners on second and third for the Keys. Both of those runners on via a walk. And both the responsibility of Kevin Dowdell. 1-2, here it comes. A bit upstairs. Straker able to lay off of that one. As now an appeal down to first base confirms that. And the count even up 2-2. Straker sports the high black socks at home plate. A product from Savannah State, from Brooklyn, New York. 6'1", 185 pounds in the right-hand batter's box. As he now steps off along with Grauer. Two and two the count. Leg kick the pitch, breaking ball, and Straker checks his swing through that one. They say he goes around. It's a strikeout. And the end of the inning as Grauer gets 2 keys to strike out. Frederick gets 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors in the inning, and they leave 2 men on base.
You're home for the 2021 MLB Draft League. This is Frederick Keys Baseball. Shake your keys.
Bottom of the 7th inning as Jamoy Percival digs in here for the Frederick Keys. Lefty v lefty matchup as Tyler Grauer still out there on the hill for the Black Bears. West Virginia leads the game. It's 11-4 right now here in the later third of the ball game. And the first pitch in here for a called strike to Percival as it's 0-1 to the Keys left fielder. Percival's been on base once tonight. He was caught stealing back in the first after walking. Has had a couple of close ground outs at first base that he's just barely been beat on by about a foot. The 0-1 pitch on the way. It's fouled off towards the screen. And it's now no balls and 2 strikes. Percival now stepping out. As running across the diamond is Tyler Locks, newly added key today. The ball boy for the Keys this evening. The 0-2 pitch from Grauer is lifted foul as Percival hangs in there. Brian Garcia throwing for the Keys in the bullpen right now. We'll see if Nico can go another inning. Nico picking up 2 strikeouts in that last half inning, allowing a home run as well. As the 0-2 pitch on the way to Percival, it's going to be down for a base hit into left field, his first single of the ball game. As Percival takes a wide turnaround first, his helmet flies off, and the leadoff man on here for the Keys. That's just the 3rd time in the ball game that that's happened. And the first time that the leadoff man has gotten a hit. So Plasiak now coming to the plate as he struck out looking back to end the 5th inning. Plasiak, the first baseman tonight, is 1 for 3 as he digs into the box. Right-handed hitting here against the left-handed throwing Tyler Grauer. Plasiak, a better right-handed hitter. As the pitch down, missing the zone here. And it's 1-0. Plasiak this season has the Keys' only grand slam. It was the last home run that he hit of that first half. As the home run by Plasiak was hit in the 3rd inning of the game against West Virginia back on July 6th. The pitch catching the zone here. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. And at the time, that grand slam for the Keys really blew the game open that night. It was against his West Virginia team, as here's the 1-1. It's lifted up on the infield. Lucio over towards the first base area will make the catch. And there's 1 out here in the 7th, as up to the plate now comes Haven Mangrove. Mangrum singled back in the first inning of tonight's game. He walked in the sixth, stole second base, and then came around to score on a double by the man on deck, Joel Ortega. He was the first man to face Kevin Dowdell, as Dowdell was quickly knocked out of the game here this evening. The pitch on the outside corner catches the zone for strike one, as Mangrum looks at that one. (11-4) the score here this evening. As Grauer, in what is now one full inning of work for him, he's looking to get the last 2 outs of this seventh. The 0-1 pitch on the way. The runner goes here as it's a hit and run. It works for the Keys. Percival touches second base. He's on to third as Mangrum has himself a single. Runners at first and third for the Keys now here in the seventh, as speed pays off for Frederick and contact hitting by Haven Mangrum gets himself a base hit. He shoots it right through the third base and shortstop gap as Reinhardt was running to the second base bag to cover the steal. And now up to the plate comes Joel Ortega. The question becomes, do you steal here with Haven Mangrum? As his run does matter in the long run of things, but right now down 11-4, it doesn't matter too much. He does have good speed and has swiped one bag already in the game. However, we've seen the good arm from Navarro a couple of times tonight already. So Ortega set to bat here as he awaits the first pitch. Doubled his last time up at the plate, and the fastball on the inside misses the zone here. It's 1-0 to him. 1 out here in the bottom of the seventh as the Keys trail 11-4. Frederick now with 6 hits here tonight. Ortega set to hit the 1-0. He flies it up towards the first base concourse, and that knocks off the bleachers. And it's now even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ortega at the plate wears number 15 on his back. 6 foot, 195 pounds, from Naranjito, Puerto Rico. 1-1, here it comes. Breaking ball towards shortstop. Picked up there on a hop by Reinhardt. Flipped to second base. Lucio to first is in time as the double play ends this inning. 6-4-3 it goes. And the Keys unable to bring a run home. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. His last time at the plate. And Spears now. A right-handed hitting outfielder in against the lefty, Tyler Grauer. Grauer works from the stretch. Here's his first pitch. As it's a fastball in there. And it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 on the way. Spears swings through that one, as it's now no balls and 2 strikes. Spears tonight has been on base twice, however, does not have a hit in the game. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first, walked in the 6th, and flew out to left back in the 4th inning. So the Black Bears have successfully retired him just once tonight. As Grauer ahead in the count 0-2, and now he hits Spears in the back. As Spears will take a walk to first base happily, on base for the 3rd time here this evening. And on base to lead off this inning, as now to the plate comes Jacob Godman. So Godman, who's 0 for 2 in the game with a walk, comes to bat for the 4th time tonight. The Keys catcher this evening, still looking for that first hit of the ball game for himself. Keys have 6 of them scattered across this lineup. As Godman digs into the right-hand box, fouls that one off towards the screen. And it's 0-1 to him. Godman has an RBI on the night. He grounded out his last time up at the plate. Brought home Jorel Ortega at the time. That was the Keys' 4th run of the ball game, and it came back in the 6th inning when the Keys put up 2 runs in that 6th. Both those runs assigned to Kevin Dowdell. 0-1 pitch, here it comes as it's outside. And it's now 1-1. One pitch on the way. Godman cuts through that one, can't touch it. And it's 1-2 now. No one out here in the bottom of the 8th inning as the Keys trail 11-4. Black Bears ahead in the game. Grauer out for his 3rd inning of relief tonight, as Grauer so far has had a scoreless appearance. The left-hander coming set at the letters. Slowly lowers his hands. Now the leg kick, the 1-2 outside. And the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grauer tonight an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. He got Dowdell out of a serious jam that could have brought the Keys back into the game. 2-2 pitch to Godman, breaking ball in there for called strike 3 as Godman looks at that one right down the pike. And there's now 1 out here in the 8th inning as Eddie McCabe now comes to the plate. McCabe digs into the box from the right-hand side. 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. He was on base in the 6th inning, as he was the last man to face Kevin Dowdell in that appearance tonight. Dowdell finishes with just a 1/3 of an inning pitched. 1 hit, 2 runs, both of them earned. As the pitch here cut on and missed, McCabe chases a bit up and out. Dowdell walks 3 batters, strikes out none in his appearance this evening. One out in this half inning, and the 0-1 pitch on the way, as that one cut on and missed. And it's now 0-2. To McCabe on the way, and that's a fastball down the middle for strike 3. As it's 2 consecutive strikeouts looking. Grauer now has 4 of them in the ball game. So now Gregory Ozuna coming to the plate, who struck out twice. He's 0 for 3 tonight. As Ozuna digs in from the right-hand side here. First pitch on the way, as that's a bit inside, missing the zone here to Ozuna. And it's 1-0. Francois Castillo warming up in the pen here for the Frederick Keys. 1-0 pitch on the way, as that's on the outer black for a called strike. It's now even 1-1. One and one, 2 outs here in the 8th inning, as the pitch at the knees missing the zone. For ball 2, Ozuna ahead in the count now. 2-1 the count to him. Ozuna hit a career low 325 this season in college. That's saying a lot considering the 325 is a career low. It's a nice nod to how good of a hitter he is. As it's 2-2 now to Ozuna. Two outs, here it comes, and it's fouled off towards the screen. So we'll continue with this at bat as Ozuna right now fighting at the plate here for the Keys in the 8th inning. Runner off of first base is Tremaine Spears after he was hit by a pitch to lead off the inning. As now there's a holdup as a ball rolls onto the field of play down by the bullpen. Francois Castillo warming up for the Keys here. Looks like it'll be his turn to pitch in the 9th. As the pitch down and in, Ozuna dives out of the way of that one. And it's 3-2 now. Ozuna does not have a hit in tonight's game. However, he has a hit in the other 2 games the Keys have played, just 1 full game to this point. The 3-2 pitch grounded towards second base. Lucio has it there. He'll flip on to first. And that retires the side as Ozuna down on a 4-3 putout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. We're headed to the 9th here in Frederick. Black Bears lead it